Next up, we have Connor McGeehan. Connor's being met by Matt and Wendy McGeehan. Connor plans on going to college for engineering, and his favorite memory was beating Pueblo West last year. Connor McGeehan. Next up, we have Evan Hudson. Evan's being met by parents Mike and Sherry Hudson. Evan's future plans are to attend college and study kinesiology and continue to play soccer. His favorite moments were team dinners and becoming best friends with the team. Let's hear it for Evan Hudson. Next up is Kai Jimeno. Kai is being met by John and Courtney. Kai's future plans or his favorite moment was transferring to Erie High School and becoming an Erie High School soccer player. Let's hear it for Kai Jimeno. Next up is Eric Merchant. Eric is being met by Mercedes and Brian Merchant. Eric's favorite moment was bus rides back from winning away games. One more time for Eric Merchant. Next up is Dario Hinojosa. Dario is being met by parents Jennifer and Edgardo Hinojosa. Dario plans next to attend a 4-year liberal arts college, and his favorite high school memory was all the fun team dinners and float building. One more time for Dario Hinojosa. Next up is Zach Crooks. Zach is being met by Amy and Corey Crooks. Zach's favorite moment was celebrating with the boys on the bus after the win against Pueblo West last year. One more time for Zach Crooks. Next up is Xander Fernandez. Xander's being met by Janelle and Eric Woodland. Xander's favorite moment was winning his first playoff match as a Tiger. Let's hear it again for Xander Fernandez. Next up is Ryan Martin. Ryan's being met by John and Dawn Martin. After high school, Ryan plans to study engineering at a 4-year university. He plans on finding a way to continue playing soccer wherever that may be. His favorite moment from soccer experience was making the varsity squad with his best friends. One more time for Ryan Martin. Next up is James Sorrell. James is being met by Sean Sorrell, Laura Steingrub, Teresa Vasquez, and Brandon Hall. Next, James Sorrell is planning on going to CSU to study bioengineering. Let's hear it one more time for James Sorrell. Next up, and last but not least, is Dom Dotavio. Dom's being met by his mom and 2 brothers, Angelo and Johnny Dotavio. Don plans next to go to trade school and enlist in the United States Navy. Let's hear it one more time for all of our senior boys soccer players. Thank you, parents, for all that you've done in your commitment to Erie High School and your child. You've pushed athletics far and above where we've been before. We appreciate every moment that you've spent paying attention to your kids and helping getting them to practices and so on. Let's hear it one more time for all of our senior parents tonight. That'll conclude our senior celebration. In just a moment, we'll begin our game versus the Holy Family Tigers.
Hey, Tiger fans, you just heard the senior night festivities here in the stadium. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we will have kickoff. It's Erie versus Holy Family here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. It's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
You are watching the ETN.
is in celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. We are live here at Tiger Stadium for a matchup between two Tiger teams. It's the Erie Tigers and the Holy Family Tigers. And I feel like we have to say this. Maybe we don't. Maybe you've figured it out next time or in the last few times that we have broadcasted. When we say Tigers, this is the Erie Tiger Network. We're referring to Erie, but this happens all the time against Holy Family High School. So, so forgive us if that confuses you. Well, the Tigers come in. The Erie Tigers, 7-5. They are 4-4-1 in league play, and we are going to actually join the national anthem. So you heard the national anthem there in the stadium, and they will introduce the starting lineups and then some. But we did want to talk a little bit tonight going in about what a critical game this is for both of these teams. As you see the Holy Family squad on the other side. Forgot to set them up a little bit. The Holy Family squad so far on the year. You look at how they've done. They're usually, I mean, it's Holy Family. They're solid in just about every program. 8-5-1 on the season is this Holy Family soccer team. They are coming in with 3 games in a row where they have not lost. They have a tie in there against Jefferson Academy, a 1-0 win over Greeley West. They won 4-2 over Centaurus. The last loss came against Greeley Central, a 3-2 loss. So it should be an interesting game. Both teams kind of dropping some interesting games. Both teams winning some games that feel like an upset, but overall very similar paths so far this season. By the way, in the soccer landscape for 4A, which this soccer team is in, the top 24 teams make the playoffs here. If you look at the RPI, Holy Family sits at 23. Erie sits at 26. And I beg your pardon, it's the top 32 teams. I misspoke there. So both teams in the playoffs, if the playoffs were today, Windsor is actually the team that sits right there in 32nd, Loveland in 33rd. So a win is what both these teams are looking for to kind of solidify and cement themselves into that playoff landscape. So it should be a good one here tonight. You see, we got the graphics up. We will not be able to do replay tonight. We're a little bit shorthanded. So Dom Sema, he's our camera operator up on top of the press box. So huge thanks to Dom. And we are about ready to roll here as the teams come out. They're shaking hands. They're going over a couple last-minute things, so we'll take one quick timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. The team shook hands. They met in the middle. And now we are almost all set here as we are trying our best. We said there was going to be no replay, but we like to add that if we can. And tell you what, it just feels like the start of this game's a little sluggish. It's 6:08 here, so we're running a little bit behind. Senior night festivities did happen before the game, so that slowed us down a little bit. Seniors for the Erie Tigers: Ryan Martin, Dario Hinojosa, Evan Hudson, James Sorrell, Kai Jimeno, Connor McGeehan, Charlie Fernandez, Eric Merchant, Xander Fernandez, Zach Crooks, Dominic Dotavio, all seniors here for the Tigers. So a lot of seniors, and I suspect that the starting lineup has a lot of seniors as well. And the Tigers, the Erie Tigers, are wearing their black uniforms, the road whites for Holy Family, as we are moments from getting underway. The officials just checking in with the goalkeepers. Gavin Stanessa looks like he's giving a final pep talk to his woodwork here, telling the post to be kind. And we are underway here in this Northern Colorado Athletic Conference matchup here. By the way, Holy Family, they are 6-3 in league play. They actually sit second. Erie smack dab in the middle at 4-4-1. This is important for Erie in terms of trying to move up the standings. And what a crazy bunch of standings. There are 8 teams with 3 or 4 wins, kind of all stacked up in the league, as Hudson will chase this one out of bounds, and a quick throw in here for Holy Family. Trying to make sure our scoreboard graphic is in there and working. Now Joey Knoll to throw it in here for the Tigers. Good to see Zach Crooks out there again. Earlier in the year, Zach kind of missed time to have pulled hamstring, and then he went down in our last broadcasted soccer game, and he had tears in his eyes, and we thought he was probably done for the year, kind of based on his reaction. So it's good to see Zach out there running around here for the Tigers as Tigers get the ball, and it's immediately cleared away. A little flick on back to Gavin. And Gavin, with the mop top, will send this one flying toward the midfield. Little header on there. Just couldn't quite connect with Crooks that time was Tyler Hoffman. And we have seen Tyler Hoffman also execute some kicks as there's a great through ball in the box and a beautiful save by Gavin Stanessa. Stinging off the hands, had to jump to his right. And Gavin makes a huge save here in the early going for the Erie Tigers. Now a clear up. Hinojosa trying to get onto the end of this one. He will put a foot to it and send it back out for a goal kick. He wanted. That one was Dario. Tigers, we mentioned 7-5 overall. They won against Greeley Central 3-1. They dropped one to Greeley West. Holy Family did the exact opposite of that. They knocked off Greeley West, but they lost to Greeley Central. Kind of shows you the parity here in this league. It's been an unusual year. Tigers, they've kind of gone win-loss, win-loss, win-loss throughout the year. Beat Loveland, lost to Centaurus, beat Skyline, tied Windsor, lost to Silver Creek, beat Longmont. So it's been kind of a wild ride here. That last game we broadcasted was that late thrilling win against Skyline. 36 minutes and counting here. A little drop into the midfield. Hinojosa looking for a release valve. We'll drop it back, and Fernandez will have to try and be a little bit careful here, and you could kind of see that. Holy Family is pushing up. There wasn't many numbers, and the Tigers just weren't kind of connected there in the midfield, and now Holy Family on the attack. And they will call out of bounds. It was a good job, though, defensively there for Erie to kind of quelch the attack. That was Eric Merchant kind of doing solo duty along the back line for Erie. Now a penalty, or a free kick rather, coming for Holy Family. That one's sent across the box, and maybe our own Paul Stasina has, there's no number 10 listed on our Max Preps roster for Holy Family. So Garrett Havens, okay, he's listed as 14 for us, so we'll keep an eye on that. Sometimes the road jerseys and the home jerseys don't match in number, and yet the rosters on Max Preps will oftentimes just reflect the home jerseys. Not sure if that's the case or not. So a chilly night here as we come down the home stretch of October, if you can believe that. That's a good job there by Merchant to let that one just drift out of bounds, and Stanessa will have a goal kick here for the Tigers. Tiger fans, don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find us on Twitter at Erie Tiger Media, Facebook, or Instagram, as Stanessa will send that one bouncing through. Now a little chip up, flicked out wide. Hinojosa trying to gather. Dario into the midfield, little one-touch pass from Hudson. He was trying to connect with Knoll. Knoll will do his best to keep it in bounds, but it will drift over the touchline there for Erie, and a throw in coming for Holy Family. Dario again. I tell you what, I don't know if there's been as big a jump in play from the Tigers this year as we've seen in Dario Hinojosa. He has improved immensely, and it seems like he continues to get more and more playing time as the season goes on. That one cleared off the back line, looking for Crooks. Dario does have a goal on the year. Tigers' leader in goals is Evan Hudson. Erie only 23 goals on the season, and much like the standings, of the league. It's the team standings for goals is kind of a tight race. Evan with 4, and then you have 4 different Tigers with 3 goals. Tyler Hoffman, James Sorrell, McGeehan, and Xander Fernandez, all with 3 goals as Crooks trying to flick a head ball up to Hoffman, but Holy Family does a good job redirecting that. Holy Family, by contrast, 37 goals on the year. You have 15 goals alone by the senior Jackson Ward. And between Ward and Havens, they've scored more goals than the entire Erie team combined.
Into the game for Erie, number 21, Dominic Dotavio.
So Dominic Dotavio will check into the game here for Erie. First time we'll have seen him tonight. Zach Crooks will come out and catch a breather. Holy Family certainly has had the best chance tonight. It was a beautiful save by Gavin Stanessa off a nice little through ball into the box. That shot was taken from about 12 yards out, and Stanessa able to get his paws on it and punch it away. But the Tigers, or Erie rather, has possessed the ball quite nicely here through the first 9 or so minutes here in this one. See if they can continue to do so. What we've typically seen from this Erie team is they will put an early 1 or 2 goals on the board. As that ball redirects in the box, and Stanessa has to make a diving grab there. Gavin telling his defenders to play smart here as this one is booted high into the Erie night sky. Bouncer along the back line, finally corralled there by Holy Family. I can just tell you already, I think our roster for Holy Family is completely defunct. Several players missing from our version. Pass in. And look at this. Mr. Paul Stacina coming through in the clutch, has a paper version lined up and ready for us. Just goes to show you, sometimes it pays to complain a little bit. Oh, and there's a shot, and that sneaks in. Tell you what, that kind of surprised everyone, I think. And that was Joey Knoll. That ball just kind of drifted into the box, and Knoll was able to get a foot on it and send it into the far corner. How about that? A 1-0 lead for Erie. And that was a surprising one. And I'm actually trying to track back and look at how that unfolded, rewatching the Erie Tiger Network coverage. I'm still not quite sure how Joey came that open in the box. By the way, a shout out to our friend Mr. John Yunt watching tonight. Hey, John, if you want to get us a new Holy Family logo that is high res and can fit into our graphics package, we will happily accept it and work it into the broadcast. You know my email. So 1-0 lead there for the Erie Tigers. And Going back and kind of taking a peek at that. It was just kind of congestion in the box and almost a little bit of a wonder strike there from Knoll. He squeezed it between about 3 different defenders. How about that for Joey? And Erie off to a good start as there's a corner kick. That was dangerous in the 6-yard area. Now Erie trying to recover. Dottavio trying to track it down in the corner. Going 1v1. He'll look for reinforcements. That's Knoll. Knoll one-touch chip into the box, and that is cleared away. By the way, for Joey Knoll, that's his 2nd goal this season as there's a long bouncing shot from Dom. Easily gathered there by Jack Kruger. Now played out wide. That's Ryan Diaz on it. Tries to send a cross early into the box. Cleared there by the Erie defense, and then a foul called on Holy Family as Erie was trying to quickly counter. But a 1-0 lead here for the Erie Tigers. 27-42 remaining here in this contest. Stanessa will send this one bounding up over the midfield. Little nick up and over the sideline and out of bounds, and it looks like Holy Family will have a substitution coming into the game. And it appears to be Dustin Bennett. Now Ward with it. Ward gets slowed up there by Knoll. Nice little heel flick to himself, trying to go around the defender. Looking for an outlet. Ward trying to attack 1v1 now. Drops it off to Robles. Abel Robles right back to Ward. Ward using that size and big body. And you can see, I mean, excellent technical skills on the ball, plus just a big body. Kind of almost reminds you a little bit of Josh Meekles from the Erie Tigers a few years ago. High technical ability, and just bigger than everyone else on the field. There's a long shot. That one will sail over off the foot of Abel Robles. So Gavin with the left foot will send this one high across midfield. Hudson trying to settle it down. Hudson has some numbers. Little through ball up to Hoffman, and Hoffman just couldn't quite get to it before Kruger was able to race off his back line and cleared away. It was a clever little through ball over the top, and Erie set that one up nice. Now Hinojosa, first time half volley, and pings it off the upright. Tigers will erase that clearance by Holy Family. Now Dom Dottavio trying to give chase. Hinojosa there. Loads of space, but 3 defenders and then a second touch that had a little too much on it. Holy Family trying to counter. A wide ball. That's erased by Knoll. Now set up again by Robles in the middle. Trying to fit one into Havens. Havens. Little 1-2 there for Robles. And did that touch the end line? No, they will call that a corner. So Holy Family, another corner. We've seen one that was rather dangerous. as this one sent curling in. Hit her back, and now Stanessa will pick that one as it kind of ricocheted back to him. Stanessa, the long outlet pass. Looking like Tim Howard in South Africa with that pass up along that right wing. Now he'll send one up towards Dom. Dom couldn't quite touch it, but he gets the redirect. It's 1-on-none with Dom. Sends one off the crossbar. Oh, my goodness. He got the redirect, and that's what Dom does. I tell you what, he's the Energizer Bunny, and he just creates chaos and was looking for his second goal of the year and rang it off the crossbar. Huge chance there for the Tigers and not able to quite capitalize. But you see some room there, and that all was set up by the long goal kick from Gavin Stanessa, and then it was headed on, and it was 1v1 with Dom, and he was able to redirect it back and had a 1-on-none with the goalkeeper rather. Now a curler on a set piece, redirected back in toward the top of the 18. Now Merchant trying to hit a long shot. That deflects and will fall into the arms there of Kruger. Not quite halfway through this first half of play. Erie leads at 1-0 off a Joey Knoll one-touch strike from just outside the 18. One bounding in toward the top of the box, and that one is cleared away. Now Dom again. Oh, tried to either kick it around the defender or go between his legs. Couldn't quite tell, but once again, D'Ottavio here on senior night, the senior trying to create some havoc. And Dom, Tigers really missed him. He missed good 3 weeks after that injury he suffered. Dom, of course, the starting field goal kicker for the Tiger football team, as there's a through ball that just couldn't quite sneak through. And it was a botched snap, and Dom picked it up and tried to run for the first down and broke a couple tackles and then was crunched pretty hard. And then he ended up missing 3 weeks of football, 3 weeks of soccer. So it's good to see him back out there. Now James Sorrell will check into the game here for Erie. By the way, Tiger fans, we'd love you to be a partner of the Erie Tiger Network on Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network, and you can support us for as little as $1 a month, or even be a sponsor of a segment for $25 a month. Little flick over the head of Dario, and he couldn't quite corral it before going out of bounds. Merchant will play it back in. And a good clearance there for the Tigers. That was Bargeste. Now Knoll trying to get going quickly. Headed up, flicked on. And once again, there's Dom creating some havoc back there, and Holy Family will clear it away here. Fernandez trying to settle it down. Holy Family able to get it, trying to counter, and Fernandez was able to get back. Now pressed ahead. Dom turns the corner with it. looking. Now we'll sprint off into the wing. Dom, full head of steam, fires it, and just misses a little bit wide. And Dom continues to just kind of be a menace for that Holy Family back line. Tell you what, these are two teams that if you face in the playoffs, I don't think you want to see them. This soccer league, as we said, a ton of parity, just pretty solid all around. I mean, it is a huge league overall. 12 teams in the league. I think we said there are 8 teams between 3 and 4 wins. That was wrong. There are 8 teams with exactly 4 wins. The 9th, Loveland, has a 3rd win, but they need to play an extra game. It is Silver Creek that has just run away with the league. They are 8-0. What's interesting, the Tigers were up on Silver Creek 2-0 early in that one and just couldn't quite hold on for the victory. And so there's a little header into the box by Hoffman, easily picked up there by Kruger. This one's sent in toward the midfield. Flicked on out wide now. Picked up here by Ward. That's who you got to stop. Ward trying to sneak it in ahead. I think he was trying to target Napierkowski and couldn't quite find him as Stanessa will send that one up. Tigers or Erie, I was going to say wind at their back, maybe slightly so, but a little bit more of a crosswind and actually kind of blowing out of the southeast. A little bit of an unusual wind here for Tiger Stadium. Long ball sent in, top of the box. Ooh, that's redirected dangerously into the box. And back there trying to create some havoc was Charlie Fernandez. And he earns Erie a corner. So Evan Hudson will take this. Erie's going to send 7 men into the box here. There's the pretty good set piece, a one-touch flick on, and that was cleared away. Otavio just couldn't quite wrap the laces around it. Now this ball leaks up to Hudson. Hudson trying to go 1v1. Will send a left-footed crack in, and I tell you what, that had some pretty good pace on it. And Kruger had to be sharp. Now Holy Family trying to counter. And right now, Holy Family kind of getting stuck in what you get frustrated with so many times when you watch the U.S. men's national team, where they will just send long balls trying to squeak them up top. And haven't really built through the midfield over the past 5 or 10 minutes. Now Holy Family trying to build here. Good job. I think that was Landon Bogg? No, that was Kai Jimeno able to get that steal. Jimeno will drop this one back to Gavin. Knoll with it. Turnover there. And a nice steal by Hoffman. Out wide, Fernandez. Looking. Tigers doing a good job. A lot of counters with their heads up, looking for that pass. Good to see tonight from the Tigers. This Erie team looking pretty sharp, but a long shot here, and that one whistles wide. Under 15 minutes to play here in half number 1. So we are broadcasting live from the Gen Realty broadcast booth.
Jen Realty, proud sponsor of Erie Athletics. Jen's been an Erie resident specialist since 2005. Contact Jen for all your local town real estate needs. Now Erie will send another long one into the box. This one kind of floating in there, and that one rode the wind. I think that was Sorrell that tried to send it back in toward the 6-yard box, but I think the wind caught that one off the foot of Bargeste. Now Landon Bogg will check in here for Dom Dottavio. Pretty good pass up top. Almost able to connect with Donald Redlinger. And a deep throw in here for Holy Family. Little flick in top of the box. Tigers do a good job defending there, and a little shove called there on Evan Hudson and a foul. And so a free kick coming here for Holy Family. This one about 34 yards away from goal. Little conversation here between Zach Taylor and Garrett Havens. 3-man wall for Erie. Havens will send this. Tried to kind of curl it behind some angling runs, and Gavin had to make a really solid save there on a ball that spilled out wide. And then he tried to catch the rebound and prevent another corner, but Holy Family will get a corner here. As that one will glance off the head. I believe that was Naperkowski, and he's frustrated with himself because he just nicked that one wide. Gavin again. We'll bounce one. Sorrell to throw it in here for the Tigers. We're almost half an hour played here so far. Dom tried to flick one back. Sorrell couldn't get on the end of that. And a long clearance. And a good pass there by Stanessa. And then I don't know if our camera operator, Don, as that one just whistles high. Goodness, that was just burned the edge or the top edge of the crossbar there for Holy Family. I don't know if Dom can quite hear us, but maybe when there's a slight break in the action, it's never as great on video camera. But I tell you what, the moon rise is a sight to behold. That one is up the sideline now. Hudson. Out of the middle was Hoffman. Tell you what, it's not only a moonrise, it's a full moon. So, well, October harvest moon is, man, Holy Family again living dangerous. So they've seemed to pick up their play here about the last 5 minutes. Erie caught a little bit on their heels. Now flick off here into midfield. Erie trying to regather, push numbers forward. There's a decent pocket of space that they've had there just on the Holy Family side of midfield. Now a chip up into the box. Hudson couldn't quite get on the end of that one. But a throw in here for Erie. A little miscue there by Knoll. Falls onto the foot of Redlinger. Top of the box. Shot is blocked. Spills out. Open man. Holy Family trying to get it back. Redlinger now into the box. No one marking him. Tries to dash toward the end line and went out, I believe, for a goal kick. It looks like Dom Dotavio will check back in here for Erie. What I saw Dom with the headband. Evan Hudson also wearing the headband. I think I called Evan Dom a couple times. As that one is flicked out wide. Again, Redlinger flying up the wing. Cross into the box. Now flicked up by Merchant trying to head it out and uses that size. And that's why you have your big tall defenders as central kind of defender or sweeper roles to clear out the loose change. Now Redlinger. And that one is cleared by Erie. 6:54 and counting here in this first half. So glad you could join us out here at Tiger Stadium. Now a little through ball up the far wing. Head of steam there. Dangerous spot. The shot is blocked and then cleared away. Big block on the back line there for the Tigers. And that one might have saved a goal. I think that was Xander Fernandez that was able to block that one. But Erie living on the edge here the last 5 to 10 minutes. Some good chances for Holy Family as that one will carry him out of bounds. Tiger subs looking to the sideline official asking, hey, are you going to let us in? And here they go. They will let the subs in. So Connor McGeehan and Dominic Dotavio will check in, and they will check in for James Sorrell, and I believe that was Charlie Fernandez. Now Hudson on the near sideline, and the linesman said it went over the touchline. So a throw in coming for Holy Family. Nice pick up there by Knoll, trying to get it wide. One touch pass back into the middle. McGeehan just subbed on, looking for help, and the Tigers will reset from the back. Slid into the middle. I believe that's Jimeno with it. Out wide. Tigers still possessing, and little pass trying to squeak in. Angling run there up top. Couldn't quite connect, though, between Jimeno and McGeehan. Now a corner coming here for Erie. Tell you what, Holy Family's played well the last little bit here, but one set piece could change the feeling, and that one squeaks through the box. Man, that went through a lot of bodies without touching anyone. Noel will turn this one over, but a good job once again. I think that's Merchant that was back there. Or was it either Merchant or Fernandez? And they're going to call a foul here on Evan Hudson. The official telling Evan, hey, man, can't quite do that. You were beat a little bit, and a lot of hand fighting. Dangerous ball falling into the box. That will fall out to Evan. Evan has some space. Good job backtracking by Robles. Flick out of bounds there by Bargeste. And now Holy Family again. Erie has to be sharp here defensively. Nice little steal there by Noel. Noel tried to craftily sneak around the defender. And the Tigers have done a good job with Ward. They have double marked him a lot here tonight. Robles trying to sneak one into Ward. That one was deflected and cleared away by Erie. Holy Family sending it back in toward the Tiger third. .128 remaining here in half number one. Erie with a 1-0 lead off the goal by Joey Noel. Now Hudson. Hudson trying to work it through the midfield. Plays it off under the wing. Tigers trying to flood the Holy Family third. Hoffman trying to play it out wide. Good job stepping up defensively, but the Erie will send it right back in. Good first touch deflection. Now off to Dom. Dom trying to turn the corner, and he gets muscled off the ball, and it's out of bounds with 34 seconds left. Tigers trying to quickly ask for a throw-in, or a ball to throw in here. And actually, they're going to set up a throw-in with their best thrower. That's Eric Merchant. So they're putting numbers into the box. This is a pretty good throw. Deep into the box, now deflected, and now picked up by Kruger. You know, the football field from white line to white line is 52 1/3 yards wide. And so that throw there with two-hand overhead throw by Merchant, that was a good throw. That was about a 30-yard huck. Well, you can see the moon there. Thank you, Dom, for that. The moonrise over the horizon. But we're only halfway through this first half. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
We are strong and we'll get through this together. But these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets.
Cuckoo Crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
watching the ETN. You are watching the ETN.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Vern. Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are strong and we'll get through this together. But these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Ginny Hulse in Erie today.
Are you looking to buy or sell?
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you as we roll into half number 2. So glad you could join us here this evening. A 1-0 lead for Erie off a Joey Knoll goal. And that is the difference so far. As we're broadcasting live here from the Gen Realty broadcast booth. Gen Realty, proud sponsor of Erie Athletics. Contact Gen for all your local town real estate needs. By the way, as we set you up for the start of the second half, it's brought to you by Teachers Who Tutor. They tutor students K through 12 in all subject areas. Whether you're trying to get your kiddo up to grade level, extend their learning, or prep for the SAT, they're here for you. Contact them today at teacherswhotutor.biz. So it'll be Dom DeTavio out to kick things off here in the second half. And we are underway. A little chip out wide. Erie on the attack here. This is, I think, when they're at their best. Anytime Erie starts a half, it just seems like that's when things kind of click for them. As Knoll with his back to goal. Tell you what, Knoll is about half the size of everyone around him, but he is never afraid to kind of mix things up. Now Ward with it for Holy Family. That one is kicked out wide toward the sand pit. Erie leading Holy Family. The softball state tournament coming up. Holy Family, number 1 seed, Erie number 3. And in some ways it just kind of feels like that might be a date of destiny here. Of course, all Holy Family programs pretty solid under the direction of athletic director Ben Peterson and the good job that he's done at Holy Family. Now Dotavio sneaks through a defender. Oh, he gets tripped up, and they will call a foul. I actually thought Dom lost the ball there, and they are going to give a yellow card here to Zach Taylor. So a 38-21. No yellow card in play here. And so the Tigers will have a free kick from a dangerous spot. This only about 7 yards from the top of the box. So a 25-yard free kick here right in the middle of the field. Evan Hudson will take it here for the Tigers. Oh, that one just hit the top of a Holy Family head and caromed high into the night sky. Now tossed in. Middle of the box. Shot in with the left foot as Dom will send it wide. Dom, the senior, he has been knocking on the door tonight. Cannot quite find the back of the old onion bag. Of course, we will broadcast, as we mentioned, at least the Friday edition of state softball. we will do our best to get Saturday. Saturday is allegedly going to be picked up by the NFHS network. And of course, they have exclusivity rights. So if that is the case, we will probably end up doing an audio-only broadcast. Holy Family on the attack. Dom steps in, gets another steal. Now Dom using that speed. Dom just terrorizing this back line. And that one will drift out. As this one bouncing up, Dom trying to play it off. Now we'll re-corral, and they'll call a foul on Dom. A little shove, I think, with the right hand. Holy Family trying to go quick and almost dropping like he's stacking the pads like a goalie in hockey back there. I believe was Fernandez, Xander Fernandez. Holy Family on the attack here. That was Stefano. Out wide now. Good job defending. That was Kai Gimeno. We've called his name several times tonight. Out along that wing. Nice little pass in there. Robles takes a long shot and sends it high. This Holy Family team has been peppered some shots on net. They just have not found the back of the goal tonight. And they've also had Gavin Stanessa standing in the way, who has also been stellar along his back line as well. Been very sharp. Little flick forward there, picked up. And with 34-13 left, a corner coming from Holy Family. Good clear there by the Tigers. Now they're trying to counter here. Through the midfield goes Erie. Pass up to Hinojosa. And that one will be redirected out of bounds. 33-50 remaining here in half number one. Tigers clinging to a 1-0 lead. Another foul here. We've seen the number of fouls pick up here in the second half. Quick shout out to my daughter Jackie, who is watching from home. Just want to say hi, Jackie. Now this one is sent in and cleared away for a goal kick. Now another, I thought it was going to be a goal kick. They'll say it was last touch by an Erie foot, so here comes the Holy Family corner. A little curler in, punched out by Stanessa. A nice aggressive play off his back line by Gavin. Holy Family trying to keep it in the Tiger third here. That's Havens with it. Shot will whistle wide. And so once again, Erie able to avoid giving up the goal. That back line for Erie has been pretty sharp. We mentioned how strong of a goal-scoring team this Erie side, or this Holy Family side rather, is. Holy Family over 40 goals scored this season. The Tigers only 23 coming into the night. Toss ahead there. Now Dom trying to use that speed and just lost the ball, and it was picked up by Stefano. Holy Family trying to attack. Erie's a little bit on their heels right now, and that should be a handball, and that was missed by the referee. That, I thought, was a pretty clear knockdown with the arm by Tyler Hoffman. Now throw in here for Erie. That one headed out of play. It kind of has the feeling like Erie has parked the bus a little bit. As we really have not seen them possess too much in the Holy Family third. Little flick out wide. As soon as I say that, some decent possession here for Erie. Tiger fans, don't forget to like this video. Help us out on our little algorithm. You can also subscribe to the Erie Tiger Network and then hit the bell notification or bell icon to receive notifications every time we go live. Heck, I know Ben Peterson's watching. You can even do it, Mr. Peterson. Support Erie Tiger Network. I know you already do a great job of supporting your athletic programs. 30 minutes remaining here, half an hour left in this contest. Nice little steal there, played out wide. Erie trying to settle down and maintain some possession here. It has been Holy Family to start this half that really has just kind of maintained pressure. Now Dom trying to play it out wide. Dario was there, and Dom tried to slide and keep it in. Now a throw in here for Holy Family. Ward trying to settle it down. Good little, just chest down, one-touch flick to a charging Robles, and that's how you kind of get out of a jam in your own third. Just smart, technical touches. James Sorrell set to check in for Erie. The near linesman looking on. That is actually something that someone will have to explain to me about soccer substitutions. That's one thing I don't know about, is why they wait for when they do. What are they waiting for a sub? So if you know that on our YouTube stream, hit us up on the chat. That's something that I don't think I've ever figured out or heard watching soccer broadcasts. Shot in, that one is blocked. Again, Ward, he has tried to wreak havoc along the Erie back line, but they have done a pretty good job defending him specifically. Mentioned 15 goals for Jackson Ward on the season. Throw in. That one will leak to the top of the box before it's finally cleared. Now Dom trying to head it around the defender. He was shielded off the ball. Dom just trying to create chaos there. We've teased a little bit about Ben Peterson and the success of the Holy Family teams, but the girls soccer program, the defending state champions, 26:37 remaining. This one high into the sky, now flicked out. Holy Family, long shot. That one is blocked. And now I think they're finally going to bring, I don't know if James said there's a time that we want to go in or what the heck. He has been standing there waiting to sub in for a good 4 minutes or so. By the way, Young Gravy saying you have to wait for your possession. But once again, here's a free kick for Erie, and Sorrell's still standing waiting to be subbed in. So that's what I mean. I'm just kind of confused. Oh, that was Grady Wolver checking in. Good to hear from Grady playing some college soccer. Thank you, Grady. Little bouncer. That one will leak into the Holy Family box. Now bounced back in. Through the middle of the field here goes Holy Family. Ward trying to tack one way back the other, and once again just stellar defending on Ward. That was Bargeste that was able to slide in and pick his pocket. Holy Family trying to solve the riddle of Erie's back line. Another ball deflected wide and out of bounds. Erie trying to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Ball in the box, dangerous spot here. Shot blocked, still falls to the foot of Ward, trying to corral it. He'll drop it back. Flicked on out wide, wide open, shot cracked in and deflected wide. And I wasn't sure if Gavin, yeah, he did. His teammates giving him hugs. That was deflected by a defender, and then Gavin had to punch it away from the bottom corner to save the day for the Tigers. This is the last game of the year for Erie, and we talked about playoff positioning. And 8-5 with a win over Holy Family. Feel a whole lot better than being 7-6, and they are 23 minutes away from doing that. Of course, in that shortened spring season, the Erie boys went 11-1. Graduated a bunch of players. 11-5-1 in 2019. They lost to Holy Family that year 3-1. Last year they knocked off Holy Family 1-0 and trying to, at least as it stands right now, do the same thing here tonight. Now James Sorrell will check in here for Erie. Hudson trying to go around the defender, and they're going to call a penalty, I think, on Evan, and they're going to give him a yellow card. And that might be a product of just too many fouls called against Evan, because that wasn't overly egregious. And I think that's going to steam up Coach Vigil here a little bit. I think that was more an accumulation of fouls there from Evan than it was this particular foul, as he was trying to turn the corner. So yellow card for each side here tonight. And now a foul called, that one on Ward. We mentioned there has just been a lot more fouls here in half number 2 than we saw in half number 1, for sure. Good clear there. That was McGeehan. Was that McGeehan? Tiger numbers on these black jerseys pretty small sometimes. Yeah, that was Connor McGeehan. And now a Holy Family player down and a foul called here on Erie. I always want to call Connor McGeehan Connor McGahey, the name of the Avalanche play-by-play man. Free ball, free kick ball sent in and gobbled up there by Gavin. By the way, Evan Hudson waiting for his turn to check back into this one after receiving the yellow card. Aprikowski will drop it back. That's Tatenta that you saw for a little bit there. Knoll again. Knoll has been, as there is an offside call on Holy Family. Tell you what, Joey Knoll, he has the goal, but he has just been in the right spot at the right time all night tonight. Free kick here, or goal kick rather, for, no, it was a free kick, taken by Gavin Stanessa. Now Ward gets it quickly, trying to get it up to Redlinger. Ward will flick it back in. Robles chips into the box, good little heel flick out for Erie. Now Erie with Hinojosa. Erie has some numbers. Holy Family really pressing up. A little bit susceptible to the counter. They try to sneak a through ball into Sorrell. A little too much mustard on that hot dog. And picked up there by Kruger. And a good clear out the back by Eric Merchant. These seniors for the Tigers, we talked about it, senior night. A lot of seniors. For a team with a lot of new faces compared to last year, there is just a load of seniors as Joey Knoll clearing it off the goal line, and then the volley sent over the net, and Gavin Stanessa giving Joey a big hug. Or actually, I don't know if that was Joey. That might have been Xander Fernandez that cleared that one off the back line. That was Xander Fernandez. So Xander saving the day there for Erie, keeps it a 1-goal lead. Now flying up the wing and that one out of bounds. By the way, Evan Hudson has now checked back into the game here for Erie. So up top you have Sorel Hinojosa. Hudson playing that kind of attacking mid spot for the Tigers, as here's another ball into the box, all the way across the face of goal and finally cleared away. And right now, Holy Family is all gas and no brakes. Hinojosa trying to find the target man, Sorel. That one gets knocked down. Redlinger looking for help, dropped it back to Tatenta. Erie almost got the quick counter. Holy Family on the switch. Go to the far side again with speed down the wing. Again, Robles, he's been a terror down that right side, and there's a centering cross, and Stanessa with the two-handed stab of the ball plucked it out of midair. Now Sorel will chip on ahead. And again, Erie just kind of absorbing pressure and clearing. We have not seen them really possess the ball much in the last 5-10 minutes, and there is a player down for Holy Family. We may see a clock stoppage here. No. Popping right back up is Nate Burkowski. Now far side cross sent in, and that one overshoots just about everyone. Good job corralling that before it went out was Nate Burkowski, but then deflected out, and another Holy Family corner. How many balls into the box can Erie survive here? Curler punched, far post. It was Stanessa actually missed a punch, tried to come out to play it, and luckily for the Tigers, able to avoid some disaster there. They have played with fire here tonight in this second half. And Coach Vigil telling the bench to get warm, because right now, Erie doing a lot of ball chasing and wearing themselves out trying to defend. We might see some subs. I think Dom DeTavio set to check back in here for Erie. Now Holy Family will have to play it back. A little bit of a dangerous ball here. Erie trying to provide pressure. Good job by Jack Kruger. Jack just showing some poise back there. Long ball. And that will go out for a deep Holy Family throw-in. That was about as well placed as you could clear one. And now that will allow Erie to send some numbers forward here and kind of crowd this throw-in. Throwing up the sideline and knocked out, and that's out on Holy Family, and Erie with the throw-in, and that'll be a sub. And so Dario Hinojosa will come out for Dom DeTavio. So throw in here for Erie. It will be Dom. Dom trying to whip one into the box. Just sailed over the head of Hudson, and kind of lurking right there was Landon Bogg. Bogg just couldn't quite catch his head on that one. Merchant, long throw in. That one will get to Hoffman. Hoffman cuts it back. Top of the 18. That was good job coming back on that one was Stefano. Erie starting to apply a little bit of pressure here. give that back four a little bit of a breather. Merchant again clearing. 12 minutes left, still plenty of time. And now the Erie fans are upset because a foul was called on Kai Jimeno. And really all it was Donald Redlinger stepping on the ball and falling down. And now the official going to have a chat here with Coach Vigil. Coach Vigil saying, hey, he stepped on the ball. And I'm not sure why there needs to be a chat here. Coach Vigil shaking his head. That was just missed. I mean, hard to tell from the referee's angle. I'm sure it kind of looked like he was shoved, but from our angle, pretty clearly stepped on a ball. Now a handball. And we saw that one up here. Now every Erie bench player calling for a handball as well. A little clear out there. 11-12 remaining here in this contest. Can Erie hold on? Another ball sent in the box. This one's dangerous. Cleared out by Merchant for a second, and then he got it redirected and cleared it out finally for good. And Erie tried to strike on the counter. They just haven't connected. They've tried to send those low through balls through the back line as here comes a run from Holy Family. The shot is in. And you knew you could only wait for so long, as I believe that was Zach Taylor that finally put it in the back of the net for Holy Family.
Goal by number 11, Zach Taylor for Holy Family.
No, that actually wasn't Zach Taylor. Well, no, that was actually Garrett Havens. So Zach Havens, the goal scorer, 10:43 left, and we have a tie game. And there's Exhibit A of what happens when you just try and park the bus and play with fire for too long. Tigers started to show some possession in the minute or two before that, but just got to play on your toes a little bit more, I think, if you're Erie. Now Gavin, maybe with a little bit of frustration. I mean, he sent that one long, real long. Ooh, a deflection here. Can Dom get it back? Dom settles, cracks. Oh, what a stop. Reaching back behind him was Kruger. Dom hit an absolute tracer bullet, and it just nicked the goalie. What a chance there for Erie. Oh, a little flick on to Joey Knoll, and then a foul called. And they're going to call this on Holy Family, and Tyler Hoffman is shaken up. And they're going to stop the clock here. As for the trainer and a substitution. So we'll take a quick timeout. Tigers, they trail it here, or excuse me, they're tied 1-1.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brought the cart out onto the field, but Tyler saying, I don't need it. But a free kick here for Erie, so clock will start here on the whistle here. And Erie hasn't sent in a sub. There they go. Connor McGeehan will come in here. Connor's going to lurk out wide. No one was marking Connor. He ran all the way into the box, and for a second there it looked like he was going to have a free run if the Tigers could find him. Now Hudson will chip in. This is towards McGeehan, but Tigers couldn't quite catch up to that one. 9:18 remaining here in half number 2. If it remains a 1-1, we will go to overtime. Now here comes Ward. He's kind of barreling through the middle there and then cracked one wide. Now Stanessa. Tiger fans did not like how high a Holy Family cleat got up in the air. Right now, though, it feels a little bit like the field is tilted toward Holy Family. There's a beautiful through ball up top. Can the Tigers do well here? And Stanessa able to dig it out and pick it up. Now Dom trying to keep possession here. Dom using that speed again. Too strong of a touch off the turnaround. And now quickly, Holy Family attacking back. Another through ball into the box. Dug out, shot into the back of the net. That one was scored by Abel Robles, and it's 2-1 Holy Family.
Goal by number 9, Abel Robles, makes the score 1-2 in favor of Holy Family.
So a 2-1 lead here for Holy Family. And about 15 minutes ago, there were a lot of good vibes in this stadium. That has quickly turned. And now a shove. The Erie fans were incredulous here. And a yellow card coming, and I think that's going to go to Jackson Ward for the shove. And it does. So a yellow card, that is the second of the night for Holy Family. And we have had 3 yellow cards now this half. Gotten a little chippy out here. As the temperature outside has dropped, the temperature on the field, so to speak, has risen here between these two teams. Erie sending 8 into the box right now for this free kick. The official did not blow it ready, so they're going to make Erie re-kick it here. Here it comes, and that one is miscued, and that one hit the flag, and so it is a throw-in as it caromed off to the near side. So Erie can still keep numbers forward here. Dario Hinojosa set to check in here for Erie. Sorrell trying to deflect it and does, but out for a goal kick. 6:42 and counting. Now this one chipped in. Good job there by Gimeno, trying to keep possession here, and they'll say that one rolled over the touch line. Coach Vigil trying to get an offensive substitution in here, and Dario Hinojosa. Now Ward with it. Ward recently checked back in after picking up a yellow. Knoll dances around Ward nicely there, trying to send it up, but that was deflected and then out for an Erie throw-in. Now Hoffman and Hinojosa will check in here. I believe Landon Bogg and Connor McGeehan will check out here. So Erie trying to take more of an offensive posture here. Throw in deflected. Now Ward trying to settle. Ward chips one. Fernandez has to do well and lets that one roll all the way in. He just shielded off Redlinger. And Stanessa quickly trying to send it back. And another whistle there, and I didn't see if that was called a handball or a foul on Holy Family, but Erie now, they're going to send every single player. Nope, they'll send 9 into the box, one kind of short, and Gavin Stanessa is going to take this kick. Gavin, a chip, floats it into the box. It's chipped out. Sorrell trying to play it back in. And Holy Family able to gather and break out, at least for now. Now Noel will send it in. Fernandez trying to settle. Erie really playing a high line. Erie really just one back there as they are going for broke here the last 4 minutes, trying to get the equalizer. Throw into the box, deflected out. Detavio was trying to keep it in, now has it at his feet. Sizzles it back in, and no one there for Erie. Rather tried to slip it back in was Dom, and couldn't quite get it to an Erie teammate. Ball through the midfield here. Less than 3.5 minutes now. And the shot will go in. Just a little one-touch flick, and that will pretty much ice it here. And that's, you go down a goal, you have to get the high line, and that's what you're susceptible to. And unfortunately, the Tigers surrender another. And Matt Naperkowski will score the goal. And this Holy Family team in the second half, they looked like a team that could score a lot of goals, and all it took was one, and the dam finally broke for Holy Family. So Holy Family, they will move to 7-4 on the year. Oh, no, beg your pardon. That was last year's record. And a foul coming and a yellow card. No, a red. A red card coming, so Holy Family will have to play with 10 men here. the last 2.5 minutes. You could just sense that, oh no, is that an Erie red? I'm not sure who that was on. No, that had to be on Holy Family. Erie gets the free kick here. I did not catch who drew the red card. We don't have a red card graphic like we have the yellow graphic. Only the second straight red that I have seen this year. So Erie will have a free kick, and they will play with a man advantage here. By the way, Holy Family, with the win here, moves to 9-5-1. Erie still above 500, still in the playoff picture. And I think, just what we've seen from RPI through the years, that they should probably stay high enough. There's a free kick in. This one deflected high into the box still. Sorrell tried to get on the end of a header, and a foul called on Erie. Coach Vigil trying to get a couple subs in here for the Tigers. That's Ryan Martin, one of the subs he's trying to get in. And a yellow card on the Holy Family coach. Now Gavin trying to chip it ahead. Tigers trying to desperately find a goal here, but tough here this late. Momentum on the other side. Maybe someone in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, as that one gets past Gavin, and luckily that wasn't branded for the back of the net. That's always the danger of playing it back to your goalie. He can't pick it up with his hands, has to play it with his feet, and if it's a little kind of awkward bouncer, every once in a while we'll skip by him. Hoffman has it. Plays it up, and a good job from the sweeper position, Joey Satriano. Clearing that away. Ryan Martin checking in, and Charlie Fernandez, seniors, checking in here. And off the field for the last time, probably here at home, is a senior and James Sorrell. He's going to stay standing here next to Coach Vigil. 30 seconds left. Ball sent in. Hinojosa tried to get on the end of that one. It was cleared away again by Satriano. Little bouncer through, 7 seconds left. Ward up top trying to chip it in. Shot will whistle wide, and that will do it. So Holy Family wins by a final score of 3-1. That's going to do it for us here on the Erie Tiger Network. A special thanks to our camera operator, Dom Sema, up top. For Dom, I'm Brandon. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, Tiger fans, we'll chirp at you later.
All of those who came out tonight to support the Erie Tigers as well. On behalf of the faculty, staff, students, athletes, and administration at Erie High School, thank you again.